Changes around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's
ずいぶん走り回ったし、そろそろ休もう。座って休憩。
無論構わない。
行こっか。ついてくよ。
これでよし。
良好の正体。感謝しよう。
怖いか？それとも恐怖を抱く勇気すらないか？私と打ち合う気か？この燃え上がる炎で死んだ
大末となるがいい。
少しはまともになってきた。闇来たる破滅の時なる。カウントダウン開始だ。いいだろう。私に挑む資格を認めてやる。 くしと刃見届けるといい。いや、
私は帰ってきた。静粛に。
落日は全ての始まりに過ぎぬ。
これはっ騒ぐな。神戸を垂れろ。討伐となるがいい。
烈日よ。
じゃじゃーん、迎え僕の名のもとに。響け格のね。
全力攻撃。引け太陽の炎を。
人気すぎるのも悩ましいものだね。また挑戦者か。遠くを抱え。オッケー。
燃えろ。
燃えよ。
みんなは俺が守る。
世界を熱狂の渦に。
この天下で裁く。
止めよう。その力を。また挑戦者か。
烈日よ、私に。
オッケー。
みんながそばにいてくれ。
引け、太陽の炎を。
止めよう。その力を。星と深無事今日の星と深淵。 神というのは天上の存在だが、たまには地上を歩き。空上を焼き尽くす。やっ、アクセル全開。烈日よ、私に従え。やっ、
光よ。人物。
街中が綺麗に飾り付けされてるぞ。ウィンドブルーム祭のシーズンになるとモンドでは依頼がめっきりなくなるから収入もゼロになっちゃうんだよな。でも
旅人さん、パイモンさん、ごきげんよう。
キャサリン、元気にしてたか？これまでのウィンドブルーム祭と同じですっかり依頼がなくなってるんじゃないか？
ええ、そうですね。確かに皆さん、ウィンドブルーム祭の期間中は自分のことで誰かの手を煩わせてはいけないというしきたりを変わらず守っています。しかし辺りをよく観察してみてください。あなたたちならきっと変わった点に気づけるはずです。
辺り。
はあ、せっかくのウィンドブルーム祭なのに私ってば。
無理して元気を出そうとしなくてもいいよ。ほら、誰しも落ち込むことくらいあるだろ。そうだ、気晴らしに今夜街を散歩でもしないか？星を見に行くのもいい。
星を？でも星拾いの崖は夜になるといつも誰かが陣取ってるじゃない。あなたも知ってるでしょ？はあ、とにかくなんだか気分が落ち着かないの。また今度ね。
あれ？ベアトリーチェのやつ珍しく元気ないみたいだな。いつもだったらクイーンと口喧嘩したりおしゃべりしたりしてるのに、あんな風になってるの初めて見たぞ。
どこに行くんだ？家まで送ろうか。
ううん、大丈夫。ちょっと一人になりたいの。それにこの後ちょっと用事もあるし。クイーン、実は少し前に。
どうしたんだ？
いや、やっぱりいい。なんでもないわ。クイーン、私たちしばらく会わない方がいいと思う。
え？ちょっと待てよ。それって絶交ってことか？俺は君の一番の親友なんだろ？
ベアトリーチェのやつクイーンを見向きもせず走ってったぞ。ちょっとモンドから離れてた間にあいつらの愛情じゃなくてさっきキャサリンが言ってた変わった点ってまさかこのことか？
その一つと言うべきでしょう。ベアトリーチェさんはもう何日も憂鬱そうにされていますが、彼女だけでなく。
あ、栄誉騎士さんとパイモンさん。
どうしたんだ？元気ないみたいだけど。
モンドの衛兵としてこんなにへこんでいてはいけないと分かっているのですが、最近どうもメンタル面が落ち込んでいて集中力も続かないんです。時々夜中に目を覚まして家の外に立っていることがあります。いつの間にか無遊しているみたいで。
医者に見てもらった方がいいぞ。
おっしゃる通りです。病院には行きましたが、診断によれば体は極めて健康とのことでした。 祈祷牧師のバーバラさんのところも訪ねてみましたが、やはり医者と同じ結論でした。ですがバーバラさんは親切にも僕のために祈祷をしてくださって、バルバトス様が必ず助けてくれるともおっしゃってくれました。僕が見てはいけないものを見てしまったからなのでしょうか。そのせいで。すみません。今はウィンドブルーム祭ですし、自分で何とかします。ではパトロールに戻るので、僕はこれで。
まさかこの時期って睡眠不足になりやすいのかな。
ドンナさんもどうやら。魅力的な男性ってどこにいるのかしら。
あれ、確かドンナってディルクの旦那一筋だったよな。
ええ、私もそう思っていましたが、どうやら気持ちが変わったようです。あら、あそこにいるのは騎兵隊長のガイアさん？おかしいわ。今思えばガイアさんこそ私の理想にふさわしいのに、どうしてこれまで全く何も感じなかったのかしら。
そう言ってもらえて嬉しい限りだ。ただそれが俺に聞こえてしまうのはちょっとどうだろうか。
ごめんなさい。私ったらガイアさん、今のはどうか聞かなかったことに。ウィンドブルーム祭楽しんでください。
もちろん可愛いお嬢さん。でもディルックに興味がなくなった理由を聞かせてもらえるか。確か俺の知る限りでは。
おお、よくぞ聞いてくれたぞ。
そんなことまでご存知なのですね。実は最近ディルック様がモンド城に来ていたのですが、なんだか以前のような胸の高鳴りを全く感じられなかったのです。あれはまさに好きでもない男性と結婚して何年か経った時にやってくる急激な後悔のような。これはただの例えですよ。なんかごめんなさい。とにかく先ほどのガイアさんの方が魅力的なことに気づいたんです。けどガイアさんがこれまでと何か変わったというわけではありません。言葉にするのが難しいのですが、ただ単にそんな感じがしただけでして。
ああ、わかったよ。お前さんに多少なりとも胸の高鳴りを遅れたのなら光栄だ。おっと、すまないが用事があるんで俺はこれで失礼する。
ガイアのやつこっちに来たぞ。ひひ、オイラたちのことに気づいてたみたいだな。
気づいてたというのは違うな。俺は花からお前たちを探しに来てたんだ。旅人パイモン、近頃はどうだ？それについてはちょっと場所を変えて話したい。いいかな、キャサリンさん。
ええ、もちろんです。私のことはお気になさらず。
オイラたちに用事でもあるのか？
お前たちがモンドに戻ってきたと聞いてジンに迎えに行くよう言われたんだ。詳しいことは執務室で話そう。
Ah, Kaya. You found them. Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa! Headquarters are packed! What's going on?
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Jean! A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine! Which means... Right! Albedo is the one on trial? Oh. Oh, that's a new face! Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
Ready to proceed. Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the Church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Murder?
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
No. There's no way!
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind. I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body! Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night? Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
Not yet.
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene. The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence? It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie. The defendant nevertheless. 7 days. I now call the second witness to...
Wait, that's...
We now have accounts from 2 separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence? Before you suggest a lack of... These remains, both witnesses. You're certain. Nevertheless, I do hope you can. Allow me to. I have never. The mystery of. The letter can. Just as you. Correct.
No!
A guilty verdict, but now.
Why would Albedo do something like that? Speed of light, nowhere to hide. I'm going in! Don't blink! Hey! Got lucky that time. Incoming! With sword comes shadow.
Mine to wield. Am I still too weak?
Speed of light. Cut to the chase. Yeah. Don't blink. Hey.
Merciless. Merciless.
We're finally done. How did we do?
You did quite admirably. I could see your determination and your hard work.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the Raiden Shogun now?
How do I put this? You're no match for her at all.
Wait, what? So all of this was a complete waste of time?
You are the most important part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. You don't think I'd leave you with no chance to win at all, do you? Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances? You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle, but when they face the Raiden Shogun herself, considering even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the statue, they're ultimately quite helpless.
You don't have to be so blunt. The Traveler's the captain of Swordfish too, you know.
I don't mean to belittle them. On the contrary. It is precisely because of their helplessness, because their visions have been taken from them, that their will is all the more precious. In short, if everything goes according to plan, they may yet prove to be helpful. Oh, goodness, is that the time?
I have another guest to receive today. We can talk more back at the Grand Narukami Shrine.
All of this sudden, you're entertaining guests? Paimon's really struggling to understand how you work.
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me about the plan. In fact, I've been mulling it over for quite a long time. Before one makes a plan, what is the most important thing one must do?
Don't know. What is it?
You must understand the situation you are facing. The Vision Hunt Decree was obviously devised as a means of manipulating the Shogun. The ones behind it knowing full well her susceptibility as a puppet, with a single-minded focus on eternity. Yes, this is the strongest piece of evidence we have to go on. Now, we also know that every aspect of the Vision Hunt Decree's promulgation and execution has been enthusiastically spearheaded by the Tenryou Commission from the outset.
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition against the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou...
Yes, it's all too clear that both the Tenryou and Kanjo commissions are in some form of collusion with the Fatui. Foolish humans, blinded by their greed. Thus, the current situation is that our Fatui antagonist is still at large, has the two rogue commissions wrapped around their finger, and is distributing delusions from the shadows. Unfortunately, given that said antagonist is under the protection of two commissions and the Raiden Shogun, we would be rather hard-pressed to track them down.
So, what should we do?
It will be easier for us to start with someone from Inazuma. So my plan is to incite rebellion in the Tenryou Commission.
Rebellion? What are you talking about? After everything you just said, it sounds like the Tenryou Commission has rebelled already.
When I say rebellion, I don't mean betraying the shogunate. I mean inciting a certain someone to betray the Tenryou Commission. If we manage to convince her, I'm quite sure we'll be able to get you another audience with the Raiden Shogun. I'll give you a clue. She's currently in charge of the Shogun's army. She visits the shrine at this time every month, and she is our guest today. She also appears to be standing right behind you.
Don't move a muscle. You've got some nerve showing up here in the shrine when there's an active warrant for your arrest. Don't even think about trying anything. Surrender now. You're coming with me to headquarters. Seize her!
Affirmative.
Kujusara!
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine. Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you proceed, which of you would like to face criminal charges for dishonoring the Shogun,
Ugh. Guji-ai, please tell me you are not sheltering a wanted criminal here.
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it. Tell your subordinates to leave. We have things to discuss.
All of you outside.
As you wish.
Guji-ai, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun to hide a wanted criminal at her grand shrine?
You're the same as ever, Kujo-sara. No one can match you when it comes to loyalty to the Shogun.
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty. And as a warrior, I dedicate my life to following the way of the Shogun.
Even though she will one day seize your vision too?
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's chosen course. and I shall not question it.
Oh, it's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance. Have you been kept in the dark? Or are you the only one left in the light?
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct. Tell me exactly what you mean.
The Vision Hunt decree is a trap. Part of a Fatui plot to bring Inazuma to its knees. And your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenryou Commission, they're the ones keeping the truth from reaching the Shogun.
You're saying the Kujo clan betrayed the shogunate?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Guji Yae, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. The Tri-Commission has served the Shogun since ancient times, and remains absolutely loyal to this day. Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, I have seen and heard nothing but pure devotion toward the Shogun. At every level of the Tenryou Commission, especially from the head of the clan, Kujo Takayuki. He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone. My own respect for the Shogun pales in comparison to his. How could he ever even dream of acting against the Shogun?
3 days. Come back here in 3 days and I will show you the evidence. As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. People believe whatever they want to believe. Some things you do not see, simply because you do not wish to look. And so, it falls to me to place the truth before your eyes, in all its ugliness.
3 days? I'll be here. But if I don't see any evidence, I will demand a formal apology for slandering the Kujo clan. Also, she will have to come with me.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3 days. I look forward to it very much.
That was so scary! Paimon wasn't expecting to run into Kujosara here. But, Miko, you mentioned evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Is that all in hand and good to go, or...?
Why are you always asking so many questions? Of course not. I just had to say something because I clearly wasn't convincing her.
Not entirely unexpected.
As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge gamble to begin with. We can't expect to be in control of every last detail when we're facing off against a god, can we?
Okay, but what are we gonna do, though? We only have 3 days.
If we want to get our evidence, we're going to need some help. Now, come with me. We must awaken the professional.
That toy Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Paimon's never seen one of these before. Not a Tanuki. I'm a Muchina. I'm so tired. If I don't get enough sleep, it'll stunt my growth. Is this the professional you were talking about? She doesn't look very professional at all.
She is a member of the Shiumatsuban, a genuine, bona fide ninja.
Oh, wow! A ninja? So was that one of those legendary ninja transformation techniques? Anyway, what's the Shumatsuban?
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a secret unit under Kamisato Ayato. Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban. However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is well within my abilities. Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. It would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself.
You make it sound so simple, but...
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out by now. All right then. I'll indulge you with a little more information. For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenryou Commission is nigh on impossible. But since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Someone from one of the other commissions might have an easier job of figuring out what they're up to. Now you're following me. The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet, but with the help of this Shiumatsuban ninja, I'm sure you'll be able to rendezvous with your friends. Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring back the evidence in good time.
Toma, you there? It's us. We're back.
What brings you here? Did you meet with the Resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss? I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
I see. You have been through a lot since we last met. I understand. You need evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Let me think. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the Resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun ever inquired about it. I used to think that she simply didn't care, but looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryou Commission's reports to the Shogun.
What do you mean?
The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their reports, we would have no way of knowing. Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access to their reports, it would confirm everything.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their noses is no easy task.
If only there was a way we could distract the guards just for long enough.
Yoimiya's fireworks!
That's a very Toma-sounding suggestion. But it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryou Commission. If someone set off fireworks near the statue, they certainly wouldn't ignore it. While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryou Commission and take the report, as well as any other evidence she might find.
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer to being a free man again. It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this. Well, it certainly felt like it to me. I've been looking forward to seeing you again every day since I got here. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track of how long it's been since I last set foot outside of here. Oh man, I want to go to the hot springs so badly.
Poor Toma.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt decree is abolished, the sooner Toma will be free. This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up. We'll celebrate properly when it's all over.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
You're still thinking about that?
The Tenryo Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near. Let's meet back here afterwards.
Alright, first let's go to Hanamizaka to find you and Mia.
The books were more interesting in the past.
Your hard work is paying off, as it should.
I still think we should change it. This party.
Yoimiya, we need an extra large firework. The super duper big kind.
Extra large firework? You sure came to the right person. As it happens, I made this really souped up one just a couple days ago. But it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. Huh, may as well give it to you. Let me know how it turns out. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse, and try to avoid burning your clothes. Also, it's best that you cover your ears.
Why does Paimon feel so nervous all of a sudden?
Don't worry, it's just a firework, come on! What's the worst that could happen?
We'll give it a try. Thanks, Yoimiya. Well, we got our distraction. Now we just need to wait for nightfall.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
All things.
For justice.
Time to act. Rain outlines your fate. Speed of light. Integral force. Extinguish.
Your hard work is paying off, as it should.
Time to act. Body and mind.
My blade!
Don't blink.
See no more! Ah!
No, my sword. Body and mind. Off we go. Everybody stand back. Nowhere to hide. Witness the power of Gugwa.
You've earned yourself a reward. The Abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there, and it will never perish.
Incoming. Let's light it up. Annihilate. No, my sword. Speed of light. Adventure time.
Mine to wield.
Everything's ready. Let's go.
Ultimatum protocol. Let me leave you first. No, my soul.
Barry, let's get down
Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Ring cutter. Shadow Raven. Let night. Fulfill our pact.
I'm tired already.
Get to work. Gotta dash. Come on out.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Congratulations!
Suffer the wrath of Eastly.
Many happy returns!
Show no mercy. East Laline. East Papa. Get him.
Cool it. Don't get frostbite.
Up to it, Manzai!
Suffer the wrath of Eastly.
Many happy returns! Alley-oop!
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from.
Sage's wisdom. Give me some space.
Break this off the side. Go.
You want this?
Shadow Raven. Let. Hey, go away.
Boom to Al Akmar. Slow.
Witness the power of the watch. Rain outlines your.
Nice and spicy. Eat this. I'm going in.
Oh, so sorry. What's the hurry?
Everybody stand back! You're toast!
Don't get frostbite.
No, my sword! Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Don't get too close.
I got you covered.
You asked for it! Power that ended high shot!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Final warning!
Supporting fire! Fire it up!
Justice will prevail! Eyes on me! Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
I got you covered!
You asked for it!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Were it not... Don't blink! Cut to the chase! Rain cutter!
This is getting interesting.
I'm going in! Hey! Let's light it up!
I have taught you everything I know.
With sword comes shadow. Incoming.
That was below par.
This is getting interesting.
Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
Mine to wield.
Incoming. Hey! No, my sword. Don't blink. Speed of light. Rain outlines your fate. Everybody stand back! Nowhere to hide. Witness the power of Pubg.
Phew! It's heating up out here. It's so draining. But being trapped in a sauna. Isn't green tea meant to go through chasing away the heat? Paimon thinks she heard that somewhere. Why don't we head to Elon One and give it a try?
Another test. I got careless.
Annihilate. Mine to wield.
Wrong test subject.
Incoming. Let's light it up. Speed of light.
Mine to wield.
Cut to the chase. Don't blink. worry. I got
Mine to wield.
speed of light. Cut to the chase. Adventure time. Teamwork is dreamwork! Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines your fate. This is just my...
Wasn't expecting.
Don't blink!
Extinguish! Mine to wield.
Incoming! Hey! Cut to the chase! Don't blink! Incoming! Hey!
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Don't blink! Nowhere to hide. Hey! Incoming! Don't blink! Speed of light! Hey! Cut to the chase! Incoming!
Annihilate.
Speed of light! Don't blink!
Stronger than I thought.
Extinguish!
Keep going. Witness the power of Gugwa. I am outplayed.
Don't blink!
Annihilate. Mine to wield.
light! Got lucky that time. Cut to the chase. I'm going in! Sword!
Mine to wield.
Stumbling! Hey! Yeah, change of plan. Rain outlines your fate. Extinguish power. Speed of light. Couldn't break the curse. Time to act. Hey! Right idea. Wrong time. I have taught you everything I know.
Another chance to learn from you!
Time to act. Body and mind.
Phew! It's heating up out here. It's so draining. Like being trapped in a sauna. Isn't green... Wait, the person drinking tea over there. Isn't that Yelan? Oh, looks like she's having some kind of tea party with friends. We're just in time. Aren't we gonna go say hi?
Well, Officer Edler, after all that work, I think we've got them this time. Might take a few days to wrap up things in the field. In the meantime, I think you've earned yourself a break.
Much appreciated, Miss Yelan. This case really took it out of me. 13 strongholds. One thieving weasel after another. We rounded up so many people, you almost start to hope a few were innocent, just to balance it out. I'm just glad we finally took down these crooks. Anyway, I'm gonna drop in on that old classmate of mine in Chaoying Village and reminisce about old times.
Don't forget to take some tea and dim sum back to your friends at the Maison Gardiennage.
Oh, looks like Yelan's friend left. Paimon kinda wanted to meet her.
Ah, another pleasant surprise. Traveler, Paimon, take a seat. Excuse me, a pot of your finest Yunlai white tea if you would, and 2 more place settings. Now, judging by that expression, I assume you came over to ask about the 2 spies that were just watching us.
Ah! Spies? What spies? There were spies around here just now?
Oh, more than that, I'm sure. I bet they already sent someone to tail Officer Edler. Anything to foil our operation.
Oh, so you're tracking down some criminals? They've got some nerve spying on you like that. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon.
Well, those tend to be the kinds of cases that cross my desk. If I could leave it to someone else, I would. I could have been on vacation right now. Mora laundering, to the tune of 10 figures and counting.
Laundry? What does that have to do with Mora? And who are these figures? There are 10 of them?
In layman's terms, a certain merchant in Fontaine possesses a large amount of Mora obtained through illicit means. But it's easy to get caught when you're moving that kind of cash. So you cover your tracks, create a front to avoid detection, and what do you know? Your illegal Mora now looks completely legit. And this merchant's front of choice? Fine art and antique auctioneering. He buys goods from all over Tevat, brings them back to Fontaine, and rebrands them as pieces of fine art, driving up their price in the process. Then, when the items go to auction, he buys them up at their inflated price with his own illicit funds. And through this exchange, the proceeds he receives in return are clean. This process allows him to legitimize his illicit wealth. He even launders Mora for other criminals as well, a business which earned him the title, the Dark Financier. That's to be expected, I suppose. In Chenyu Vale, you can get your hands on exquisite antiques without breaking the bank. Tea sets, porcelain, jade, statues, all easily marketed as pieces of fine art. Liyue goods being used in illicit underground schemes poses a real threat to our trade standing in the long run. So, instead of getting to enjoy my long-awaited vacation in Fontaine, it's back to work for me.
Okay, Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's like moving Mora from one hand to the other. In other words, just disguising where it originally came from. But if you know what this merchant is up to, shouldn't it be pretty easy to catch him? You go to the auction, wait for him to appear, then nab him right as he goes to purchase his expensive piece of Liyue art.
Not a bad plan, Paimon. But there are too many loose ends. If you were the mastermind behind this whole scheme, would you really expose yourself as the face of the operation?
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't want to be seen doing the dirty work. You'd send someone else instead. Like, if Paimon was the bad guy, she'd send the Traveler. No, wait! Even if Paimon turned bad, the Traveler would never... Paimon would need, like, a group of minions or something. Oh. Oh! Paimon gets it now. Even if you track down the goods, if this Dark Financier guy isn't the one doing the buying at the auction, you won't catch him.
It's not just a matter of who's at the auction. You also have to source the goods, transport them back to Fontaine, get them to the auction house. None of which are tasks he performs himself. He has a whole crew to hide behind. Tracking down the goods is already complicated enough. They change hands so many times, the trail is almost impossible to follow. So the most logical course of action is to play the long game. You start small. You find someone you can follow behind all the smoke screens, who'll lead you straight back to the dark financier himself.
Wait! So you were just pretending? And to think, Paimon thought all that stuff about wrapping up the case and taking a break was actually true!
Right you are, Traveler. Working with the Millilith and Officer Edler, we managed to launch attacks on all of the Dark Financier's strongholds, which allowed us to nab most of his crew. Those spies just now were his most important agents, the two people he trusts to have direct contact with him. The first is Corday, a senior member of the Fontaine Antique Association, in charge of auctioning off the goods. And the other is Dodamani, a ship owner from Sumeru and longtime cargo transporter. They're under pressure to salvage the situation, so we let them slip through the cracks on purpose. The goal is to make them think that, by some stroke of luck, they're in the clear and have room to act. They think keeping tabs on Officer Edler will allow them to operate under her radar and get whatever remains of their goods out of Liyue. But little do they know, while their attention's fixed on her, I'll be secretly gathering the intel that's gonna bring them crashing down. So, interested in coming along for the ride? I'm curious how you take to this line of work. Could be some potential there.
Yeah, we kinda stumbled into this whole thing, but now we're a part of it too. Let's do it! For Yelan, for the people of Chenyavale, and for, the Liyue business world!
I admire your selflessness, Traveler and Paimon. Let me be the one to look out for your self-interests then. Namely, your payment. How about we do this the Fontainian way? You'll get exactly what a top agent receives for a dangerous field mission. Getting started is always the hardest part, but luckily, I have a lead. The Dark Financier's crew is even more on guard than usual, so our best bet is to do some counter-surveillance to get on the right track. And I think I know just the place to start. Let's head northeast and see if I'm right.
Burn it down! Bring it! Light it up!
All right, let's start our investigation here.
So, we can all agree this is just a normal stretch of wilderness, right? Paimon doesn't see any bad guys to nab around here.
Well, it didn't take long for you to understand our role here, Traveler. Thinking like a top agent already. Impressive. Like I said, we need to start small. If we want to track down the man himself, our best bet is to start with his goods. So right now, finding his stock is our #1 priority. And to do that, locating his hidden stronghold is imperative. Which brings us to why we're here. Pretty good vantage point from up here, don't you think?
Huh, guess so. Paimon can see the port of Elon Wharf, the boats in the distance, and some kind of tower. What's that for?
It's a lighthouse. The Millilith use it to monitor the situation at sea. In addition, the flashing of the light can also serve as a means of communication. Oh, let's hear it. Not too far off at all, Traveler. The Millilith maintain an impeccable level of security in Shenyu Vale through consistent patrolling. This location offers a perfect vantage point to observe their lighthouse signals and deduce their patterns of behavior, which is a huge help if you need to move goods under the radar. So we should be able to find traces of the Dark Financier's scouts in this area.
Oh, okay. Paimon doesn't quite follow, but she'll take your word for it.
It's simple. Just take this forensic imaging device and investigate the surrounding area. As long as we're meticulous, I'm positive we'll find something. Well, all set? Remember, an eye for detail is key. Clues are often hidden in plain sight. Some good finds. Whatever door this key opens could be critical to the investigation. And this carrier pigeon tube contains several coded messages.
Huh. So there really is evidence around here. It's like these guys aren't even afraid of getting caught. What if the Millilith noticed them spying and decided to investigate?
These objects suggest the Dark Financier scouts were likely disguised as fishermen. People like that are trained not to crack under pressure. All they'd need to do is come up with a believable excuse, like needing a place to rest. The Millilith can't investigate or apprehend a civilian without probable cause.
Oh, Paimon can just see their smug faces getting away with something like that.
Not to mention, the traces on these objects are fresh, which means the scout here is still active and wasn't among those caught by Officer Edler. So we need to stay vigilant. We can't let them know we're still on their tail. I had a hunch this area was being used as a lookout, and I was right. But that still leaves the question of where the goods are hidden. Any ideas? Spot on again, Traveler. Looks like you don't need anyone to hold your hand when it comes to deductive reasoning. Given a carrier pigeon's speed, the two locations should be close enough to deliver messages quickly. That means the base we're looking for should be within a certain radius. Ruling out areas within line of sight of the lighthouse, as well as places with a lot of foot traffic.
That just leaves the shallows to the north of Mount Mingyuan?
That certainly sounds plausible. You have the cover of the mountains, and the advantage of hiding right under the authorities' noses. Well, our next destination is decided then. Let's go.
Rise with the sun!
Nothing out of the ordinary here, either.
That's right. No detail is too small to investigate. I believe in you. The evidence could be even more well hidden this time. All set? All right. I know you have an eye for detail, so use it to your advantage. You've got...
definitely wasn't easy to find.
Well, well. Looks like you tracked it down in no time at all. I see your potential as a solo field agent, Traveler. Now, time to test out the key we found earlier. Let's see what surprises could be in store. This isn't their home turf, so I doubt they had time to set more traps. Should make our lives easier. I'll take it from here. The last thing we want is to leave traces behind in there. Caution is the name of the game. You two keep a lookout. Make sure no one barges in while I'm in there.
You got it! This is a first for us, but the Traveler can do anything. He's got your back! Good point. Yelan doesn't make mistakes like that.
All right, that's done. I've noted the features of all the porcelain items, vases, and teas stored here. We need to keep a lookout for these features at the auction and pinpoint the person attempting to purchase the corresponding goods. Then, we can let them lead us to our main target.
Wow! That was fast! You must do that all the time, huh?
Now, we wait. There are countless auctions in Fontaine. We can't possibly monitor them all. Besides, that would be a waste of personnel. I'll continue to conduct surveillance in the area, keep tabs on the situation, and attempt to decipher their coded messages. Once his two lackeys move the goods, we can shift our focus to the upcoming auction. And then, we'll have somewhere to start.
Got it! All we can do now is wait. Wait, and then follow them straight to the guy behind this whole thing so we can give him the old 1-2 punch!
This whole time, Officer Edler has been leading her two stalkers on a wild goose chase around Chaoying Village. Once they decide it was all a waste of time, it's her turn to tail them instead. Not to mention our operation has already put them under extreme pressure. We've forced their hand. I doubt they'll last more than 2 days before making a move. So let's meet back up at Yulong Wharf in 2 days. Find me near the harbor.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light. And humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Hey, not a bad haul.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley. Hey, not a bad haul.
This realm. If you ever have.
with the sun!
It's been so long since I last saw the sea. It's been so long since I last saw the sea.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
It's been so long since I last saw the sea. It's been so long since I last saw the sea.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
It's been so long since I last saw the sea.
You're open!
how many... forging commissions do I still have to... The temperature's just right. Ah, but this isn't the best spot to lie down. Bring it!
Strike a pose! Ah.
Bring it! My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
Bring it! Bring it!
Your journey ends here.
Stop that!
Pound it to the ground!
Dream work! Huh?
Plastic surge!
Golden slumber.
Many insects.
Burn it down! Rise with the sun!
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
How dare you! Ah.
Just what will we come across this time?
Understood.
Give up.
Don't waste my time. It's nothing. Don't waste my time.
Just what will we come across this time? I'll keep this close.
I'll keep this close.
Burn it down!
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
Light it up! Rev the engines!
A reward on the road.
Burn it down! Rise with the sun! Rise with the sun!
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Terra Smash!
Hey, not a bad haul. Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
う